New World Order Decision Time with NATURENETSCHOOL. Pictures used in this document are not of characters described in messages below them. Kindly bear with me in case of any inconvenience. Controversies, missing links, and casualties of school rituals. School, parents, rules and regulations. Midterm breaks in schools were introduced to enable children rest from routine academic programs. The break was meant to reunite children with their parents and family members as co-educators of child during growth and development. It was controversial. Schools debated whether to give children midterm breaks or not. At one time, ministerial directive for schools to provide midterm breaks was openly ignored by many boarding schools. AGM decisions. Parents are not trained educators. Schools cannot rely on them to decide on midterm breaks. They have a special role, different from formulating education policies and programs in schools. Schools should not go by wishes of parents on education policies and programs. They are already formulated by the Ministry for Holistic Development of All Children. Parents cannot override teachers' decisions on implementation of policies that have been formulated by the ministry. Teachers are better placed to advise parents on education matters unless they deliberately choose to do the opposite. Enlightened parents always throw back education challenges to teachers when the latter laments about their children over school matters. Teachers are trained psychologists with skill based on scientific research. They are better placed to advise parents on all issues to do with holistic child development. Nature expected children to grow up under the watchful eyes of parents. They should learn family values on how life should be lived practically and naturally. Parents deserve more time with their children. They should observe, learn, and correct them from negative behaviors and characters that may crop up during growth and development. Doctors and lawyers demonstrate full authority and control in their professions. Teachers as professional educators should equally demonstrate full authority in their profession without allowing outsiders to sway them anyhow. Education forum. Without confidence and authority in the profession, people of all caliber may continue to get leeways to make negative comment about education and teaching as a profession. Teachers should use their positions confidently to influence quality education programs so as to restore public respect, trust, and honor in the sector. Inject the right policies and programs in education sector and authority of teachers will be felt in the world. This will empower many children to realize their career dreams in life too. Academic counseling and challenges. Academic counseling in schools were introduced to address challenges of low academic achievers. On this day, parents were invited to discuss academic progress and challenges of their children with teachers together. This individualized counseling session targeted low academic achievers. However, it was later expanded to include all children. Many schools adopted it as borrowed program through benchmarkings. When it was done closely in the presence of teachers, parents understood details about academic progress of their children. Children whose parents failed to attend were sent home. This affected the learning progress we desired to promote. Signs of withdrawal. Inhibit open-ended experimentation with programs in education sector. The sector deserves well-structured regulation managed from a centralized leadership base all programs on professional findings. If we allow a free-for-all education system, outsiders and cartels can easily hijack, control, and negatively influence vital education policies and programs in their own favor. A more beneficial and economically more viable academic counseling session cannot be restricted to one day alone. One day for a whole class can be very strenuous. A 3-streamed class of 40 children each could have 120 parents attending. Talking to 120 people continuously within a day cannot be effective counseling. Mathematically, a fruitful discussion may require over 5 minutes. With 5 minutes, a teacher will require up to 13 hours continuous talk with 160 parents in a 4-streamed school. Long queues of parents with children waiting to talk to teachers were obvious, tiring, and frustrating during academic counseling sessions in schools. In tears, children could be told a lot on one day in all subjects learnt. In the end, many retained almost nothing. Those who could hardly absorb all blames broke down in tears. Instead of academic counseling, promote education counseling sessions for all categories of children. While academic counseling sessions condemned low academic achievers, education counseling will promote all career potentials in children. No child will feel left out. None will anticipate giving up learning. Programs that work well in high academic achiever schools tempt many average academic achiever schools to borrow. Weigh all details based on learner potential first. A program that works well in School A may not always succeed in School B. You can avoid trial and error approach in education for the good of all children. School programs require regulation and standardization to nurture all children appropriately. You are a letdown. A free-for-all system that lacks adequate control measures and regulations can expose many young minds to unnecessary and uncalled for experimentations. Phase out unpopular school programs that do not develop children holistically to pave way for more holistic programs. School visits and restrictions. NATURENETSCHOOL continues.